Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Edwin. I'm the Pretty Green Vinyl Guy, and today I'm going to be doing the Vinyl Tag 2023. This was done by my old buddy over in Manchester, Rob Walker. Rob challenged me the other day actually on a live stream. He figured that I didn't have any hair left, that I'd gone bald. Well, Rob, freshly shampooed and all there for you, buddy. That's what's going on. So yeah, Vinyl Tag 2022, 20 questions. It's got a lot going on, so let's get into it. The first question is, what was my favorite release of 2022? That was the Fontaine's DC Skinty Fa Gaelic. Great post-punk record, a little bit more ambient than their other two previous releases, like a bit more drum and bassy in parts, but still a very, very good album. Very addictive. The more you listen to it, the better it gets. Question number 2. The last band I saw live in October, my wife and I went to see New Order in Vancouver. New Order and the Pet Shop Boys. I went for New Order. My wife went for Pet Shop Boys. This is their fantastic singles box set, which is pretty impossible to find, but all the hits. Love me some New Order. And of course, they finished the encore with Love Will Tear Us Apart. Number 3, their first album was their best album. I'm going with the Ramones. The self-titled debut. I mean, they had other songs, they had other, levels of success, but I don't think they ever matched this. This was by far their best record. Number 4, a hat trick. So show a vinyl, a tape, and a CD. Well, I can actually do this quite easily because I have a pretty good tape collection. But for fun, I picked the Smiths, The Queen is Dead. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead. And the Smiths, The Queen is Dead. A trifecta of sorts. Question number 5. An album that starts and ends with the same letter. Well, I went through my collection and I was like, oh my God, I can't find one. And sitting in my recent listened bin was Revolver. R&R. So the Beatles' Revolver. Born in the same year as you. I was born in 1968, and so was Tom York from Radiohead. I think several other members of the band were as well. So I'm in good, I'm in good company. Your most listened to album in 2022. I played this a ton at the start of the year. This is Elvis Costello's The Boy Named If. His very good, this would be the third in a row that I think progressively have gotten fantastic. Played that a ton, January, February, March. Took a bit of a break and then started listening to it again. My most listened to artist. Well, this was difficult because I listened to lots of stuff. But there was a point this year where I picked up this reissue of Roxy Music's Avalon, which is fantastic. And then, of course, I had to get out the other albums and have me a little Roxy Music party. An Aussie artist. How about the Stems? Post-punk garage rock band. This is a great album. I don't think anybody else has shown this, so something a little bit different. A surprise purchase of 2022. Well, those of you that watch my channel know that I don't do country music at all. And a surprise was this Willie Nelson Stardust. It was a favorite of my grandfather's. I remember he used to listen to Willie Nelson, and I have a very soft spot for Blue Skies. Anyway, that was a surprise purchase. That is the analog production, so the sound quality is fantastic. Complete catalog is the next question. A complete catalog that you own. Again, I could have went for the Beatles, go to the Stones, the Who, all the big players. I have a lot of complete catalogs. But one I thought I'd show that no one else has shown is the 12 studio albums by XTC. So you've got White Music, you've got Go-To, you've got Drums and Wires, you've got the Black Sea, my favorite, English Settlement, Murmur, which was the album that completed this year, The Big Express, Skylarking, Oranges and Lemons, Nonsuch, and then the two, what were these called? Apple Venus 1 and 2. Yeah, so XTC, Colin Moulding and Andy Partridge. A great run of 3 albums in a row. Again, there's tons, but I was trying to, of the videos I watched, I was trying to pick something that I haven't seen. I'm going to go with the Kinks. You have Something Else with the wonderful Waterloo Sunset on it. You've got the Village Green Preservation Society. And you have Arthur. 3 brilliant albums in a row by the Kinks. A 1980s soundtrack. No one, I don't think, has shown this, but for me, there's only one answer to that question. Repo Man is the best 80s soundtrack. Absolutely. Someone that we lost in 2022. Again, I don't think anyone has shown this, but we lost Terry Hall, the lead singer of the comedy-based ska band, The Specials. That was a big one for me. I was a big Specials, big two-tone fan. And yeah, I was sorry to lose Terry Hall. Question number 15, your most disappointing purchase of 2022. I picked this up, Marillion. I've seen this showing on the vinyl community. I've heard of Marillion. I saw it in a used bin. I thought, I'll give that a try. I'll pick it up. And just can't get into it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't understand. But yeah, just not for me. So that would be a disappointing purchase, being that I've heard so much about it. Show a non-vinyl purchase. I'm going to go with this book. This is Jan Wenner, who was the founder and editor of the Rolling Stone magazine. And this is his memoir, Like a Rolling Stone. I'm only about halfway through, but I did hear him interviewed on the radio and by Howard Stern, on Howard Stern. And I thought he's so engaging. He's so easy to listen to and so many great stories. He knew everybody. He talked to everybody. He, from the beginning, from John Lennon on the first cover all the way through. So yeah, Jan Wenner, Like a Rolling Stone. Number 17 was A Grail You May Have Found last year. I just showed this one on a video. This is Beck's Mellow Gold. This would be impossible to get. I scored this at a record show. The guy wanted a bit of money for it because he knew the value, but I bundled a bunch of stuff together and offered him a price, and he took it. This, of course, has the big hit Loser on it. So yeah, that's Beck Gold. A space-themed sleeve or album. I'm going to go with Space Hog, Resident Alien. I think that pretty much sums it up in the name itself. Number 19, Show a Present. This was actually one that my son got me for Christmas. I had a list of a few albums. He went and picked this one up. This is The Meters. This is all of their singles from the Josie, Reprise, and Warner Brother years from 68 to 77. It's a 3-album disc. Some good old funk music on there. And finally, the last question is number 20, an album that was released originally in 1973. So an album celebrating 50 years this year. And again, I went for one that I don't think anybody else has shown. This is Tom Waits' Closing Time. I was actually surprised that this was made 50 years ago. I thought it was maybe a 40-year-old album. Of course, this has the wonderful I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You on it, which is still, 50 years later, one of my favorite Tom Waits songs. So there you go, guys. I tried to speed through it. I think just over 10 minutes is going to make this one fast. And Rob Walker, thanks again for doing it. There's my hair all freshly shampooed for you. Until next time, guys. Peace out.